Man, say man, it's your boy Timmy 445, man, back with another video, man. I hope everybody having a blessed day.
With a torn ACL, but they added an all-star in D'Angelo Russell this offseason, and we'll get a good look at him tonight. Former Laker was the number 2 pick by Los Angeles back in 2015, but was an all-star with Brooklyn a year ago. And a nice pass to Chris for the throwdown to start things off.
That's going to be the big concern. It's not about LeBron James and Anthony Davis as a tandem. As we see LeBron coming off the pick and roll, making a play. It's about both of those guys remaining healthy. In my opinion, that could stop them is playing alongside Anthony Davis, JaVale McGee, and Dwight Howard. 3 great rebounders.
Avery Bradley is with the rebound. 17th year for LeBron. He'll turn 35 at the end of December. He just bullies Chris on the way to the basket that time.
That's a tough lineup.
Kuzma still out with an ankle injury. Here's Davis, the lob to McGee.
What I'm interested in looking at is Danny Green with the drive lane floater.
Nice pass. He's really skilled, Mark, offensively, as Evans gets the tip in. Chris, and you see the stroke on display as he buries a 3.
In preseason.
What a pass by James, and the slam by Davis. Time off as he did to overcome that injury. Wow, how about that look? Davis there for the follow, James, but again, he shot 46% for Toronto, won a championship with the Raptors last year. And Avery Bradley, we said, driving to the basket again. McGee is there with the putback dunk.
That's going to be a lot of people's problem because this team has tremendous length and size.
Tough shot for Russell. He thought he was 6 points for McGee, 5 for Davis to go with 4 rebounds. Another terrific look by LeBron to a cutting Avery Bradley. Their next 3 in official home games against Utah, Charlotte, and Memphis. James in transition with a spin on Lee and the finish.
Put him in a position where he can make decisions and make you tough to beat.
Loose ball foul and count the bucket. So, normally that's at least a 9-month injury as Draymond Green connects.
They will miss, which will make it tough for them.
Nice finish. Kai Bowman drawing the contact.
He plays and stayed ready.
Right on cue, buries the foul line, Jay. Cook, beautiful stroke, drains a triple. Shakes the defender, spins, and a great dish down low to Caruso.
Effective and impactful they were on the defensive side of the floor.
Just think about with all the changes as Dwight Howard is in the game, scores in his foul. Livingston, DeMarcus Cousins, who signed with the Lakers, but unfortunately for him is hurt as Howard gets another jam. They've got some other players they added that are banged up as that 3 goes in. Banks and Kevon Looney, who re-signed, he's hurt. Willie Cauley-Stein, who they added, he's hurt too. They don't know when either guy's going to be back. Russell got such a good handle and knocks down the elbow jumper. To support what you're saying, 5-time rebounding leader, 3-time defensive player of the year, 5-time All-NBA first team.
That's a no-brainer. Great ones. And you can go down the list. I tell you what, there's some great ones.
Bird and several other guys, right? Yeah, Pippen with a slam.
Kobe and Shaq.
Quinn Cook running the point, gets to the bucket this time, and lays it in. Quinn Cook firing again, not this time. And Steve Kerr says he thinks that Curry is at his peak mentally and physically heading into the season as Caldwell Pope.
He understands the pressure that's on him, and he's a guy that responds to pressure. I look forward to a big-time year from him.
Curry was so good. Prior to that was the last to repeat as MVP. James actually did it twice. Yes, James falling to the ground, throws an alley-oop. Russell, nicely done. James on the spin. Connects. That's 8. James going right back to backing down Pascal. And again, hits the follow-away, getting the friendly bounce that time.
On back-to-back possessions.
And Pascal doesn't even have his driver's license.
At 23, okay, give it up. At some point, you got to take your trip to the DMV. I didn't have mine until my junior year in college. Because this team has not been relevant great offensive trip has not been relevant, meaning having a
Pope. LeBron's going to take the deep three and get it. No long rebound to James, and here he goes again. Tries another three. Now that time, and Howard is there with the putback plus a foul. The bench boss for the Lakers.
Well, he's put together an awfully impressive staff to take the pressure off him. He's a successful coach who's been around, the disciple of the great Rick Pitino. He's more than qualified to do the job.
James, right hang, and finish, kissing it off the glass. Two guys with NBA head coaching experience in Lionel Hollins and Jason Kidd next to him.
And not just coaching experience, both of those guys were outstanding players. Jay Kidd, obviously a Hall of Famer, Lionel Hollins, a champion with the Portland Trailblazers.
Green's numbers were really good in the playoffs last year. Averaged almost a triple-double in the NBA Finals. Had 2 in 6 games.
Their challenge is going to be
Anybody else playing next Tuesday? The Warriors open the regular season a week from tomorrow against the Clippers at the brand-new Chase Center in San Francisco. Here's McGee from Davis. 5 assists for Anthony Davis now. The last time I was actually in this building was a game with Jeff and Stan together, and they both lied about their games. And you guys have worked together for 15 years with Mike Green on the finals, this Davis story. He didn't play in the playoffs last year. There's some that say, well, at age 34, 17th year in the league, will his body break down as Avery? Here's McGee with the slam. Danny Green for 3, timeout. You can now. Russell hits a 3. You can challenge. Each coach can challenge. As Bradley's 3 is there. Again, you can't challenge any call. If there's a non-call, you can't challenge. It has to be a foul called on the floor. As Russell starting to get going, buries a 3.
I'd have some jewelry right now.
There's a 3 by Bradley. Lakers are 11 of 19. My guess is your first game with him will either be in L.A. or Texas. I'm taking a wild guess.
That guy does not leave.
Oh, come on. Russell hits a 3. And now Green faking the pass, driving to the goal, and getting the basket.
He's an outstanding young player with an incredible future, and I love where he's at right now. We've seen him initiate the offense and make a play.
Oh, what a pass. Hey, James over the head with the left hand to the corner as he...
Add size also. Sky's the limit for this thing.
Yeah, Kuzma last year.
Well coached with Nate McMillan. It's an exciting time to be an NBA fan.
Jordan Poole from three-point range. Here's Quinn Cook. Another 3, the 13th of the night.
Having a major discussion. And Russell raved about what's going on right now. You don't do it when you're up 30. Only in moments like this, you learn valuable lessons. That's leadership.
There's Kai Bowman, rookie from Boston College, able to rattle it home. Here's Quinn Cook. Jared Dudley, 13-year pro. Caldwell Pope driving and scoring. 109 points for the Lakers. Call it, go challenge it. You can't do that. It has to be a called foul. But when it starts next Friday night here at Staples, taking on Utah. You doing that game? You know, Sam Presti and the Thunder credit as well for not putting that information out there as the basket counts. Zach Norvell gets it ahead to Jackson. Demetrius Jackson on his 4th team in 4 NBA.
That stayed ready and wasn't afraid of the bright light.
Oh, Pascal took it right at Kaycock. Meanwhile, the Warriors will open with the Clippers on Thursday night in San Francisco.
Incredible, beautiful building. It's not going to be the same.
Lee off the bounce, drops it in. This is valuable time for all these guys because even if they don't make their respective rosters tonight, week from tonight, Boston, Philadelphia, Denver.
They ask me, how you been? Where you been? How you been? Where you been? I been good.
Light this bitch up with a rainbow wrist. Got aim, won't miss. Got cane, won't bricks. AZ, no Mitch. Fuck is you saying? Not too much a whole let the crew fuck, but don't give two fucks. In the streets, you gotta have a vertebrae. I'm going up like the Chicago murder rate. Staying down to up the salary, nigga. Staying down too much gravity, nigga. Foreign pussy.
LeBron, man, LeBron. We're gonna win. I keep on saying that we ain't gonna play no games, no games.